Sukashi desu. And today I'm gonna be talking about some things, well, one topic actually that you guys might want to know. If you guys don't, then you could click away, that's fine. I don't care. Actually, I do care. Please come back. I need the views. Give me the views. Stay. The topic for today is how did I get into anime? I know the lighting's bad, I'm sorry. But how did I get into anime? And it might be a very long video, so I'm probably gonna cut it into 3 different parts. So this is how did I get into anime, part uno. Or it. Let's get started. Well, I grew up watching 90s anime, like Inuyasha, Dragon Ball, or Detective Conan. I also read manga. To name a few off the top of my head, Hoshin Ingi Atashinchi and Sekimatsu no Anjiru. Don't look up Seki no Matsu no Anjiru because, it was a pretty cheesy, not anime, it was a pretty cheesy manga. And the story was just kind of like all over the place. So I don't recommend it. But it was pretty good when I was a kid. So check it out, I guess. What I did not know was these were part of such a diverse and dedicated fan base. I thought it was just anime and comics, When I did find out about the term anime that was widespread in America, it was a very different experience. First, everyone was very accepting for what I read and watched. Or more so, they didn't really care. I was just a 12-year-old child when I moved here. As you know, being an otaku in certain parts of Japan isn't necessarily accepted. You couldn't just whip out a freaking manga of Kiss X Sis and read it like a biography about koalas or something. Well, maybe now you can because Japan's heavily influenced by But back to what I was saying. It blew my tiny 12-year-old sexually frustrated mind when I saw people pulling out Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards wherever, just playing with them at lunchtime. I was like, what is this? Their families let them play with that and not get in trouble? What the? But see, being the person that I am, I didn't want to start playing with them and ruin my non-existent reputation. There was even a time when there was a kid in my class, let's call him Roger. He was reading the latest Naruto manga that literally just came out the day before. So I was a little jealous, so I was like, I asked him if I could read it. But he said no. I said, please, this is it. But he said, no, a little louder. By then, people started to look at us, and I was trying not to draw attention to myself being the loner I am. And I didn't want to really let people find out that I watched anime. I'm not sure why, but that's how I was back then. So, I backed away slowly and ran out the door like an idiot. Needless to say, I got in trouble, and I got something called a referral, probably a American equivalent to a demerit. Another story. I went to 2 middle schools. One was fairly boring, one was lit as frickle frack. I mean, the first middle school that I went to was filled with people who loved anime. But when I moved, there was only one person that liked anime. Technically 2 people, but that doesn't count because she was an asshole and she did not like me. But then we got into a relationship, a friendship, but that's another story for another video. Anyways, this guy always had a manga in his hands, or at least some sort of anime product in his hands. So naturally, being the otaku that I was, I wanted to be his friend, wanted to talk to him and all of that jazz and stuff. I tried approaching him and said hi as loud as I could. I don't know why. But he still flat out ignored me. No, he didn't have no headphones in. He didn't have anything on. He just flat out ignored me. I know he wasn't deaf. He could have heard me. So I got angry, and so in spite, I took his latest, newest looking manga, and I took it while he was at lunch. Oh, I know it's wrong to steal, and I haven't really stole like that. Not really. But he got it back in pieces and a little burnt. But all of these stories mean something. I was obsessed with something I did not even know about. All the things that I thought I knew about, I was only scratching the surface of it. But as I grew older, I started to get certain taste. Like, I liked romance comedy animes. What I'm saying is, I was intrigued. I don't care what I was intrigued about, I still wanted more. But also with that, I wanted to share it with people. I know I couldn't really share it with people back then, but then there was there was something called an anime club, and it made me so happy. I found it out in, 8th grade? It was the best thing ever. It wasn't at my school. It was at this place called, Boys and Girls Club or something like that. It was by the recreation center. It was a pretty cool place. I did not talk to anybody there. I just went there, read manga, watched my anime, and if somebody tried to talk to me, I just looked at them and I was like, back the fuck off. You hear me? Back off. I didn't do all of that. I just stared at them and just continued what I was doing, but you get the point. Maybe because of this, I didn't really have any friends, or it was because of my low self-esteem, but still, I could have had friends if it wasn't for anime, but I have friends now on the internet. Who am I kidding? This is gonna probably get 20 dislikes on the first day, but it's whatever. I was doing well. I was just watching anime and reading manga until high school. Something happened. But I'll leave that for the second part. That's gonna be it for the video. If you enjoyed it, I hope you leave it a big fat like and subscribe. Keep watching anime and reading manga. Bye.